What's up guys, this is Manny from Motomillion and this is the shop update. Guys, let's start off from over here. My favorite bike. And the least favorite bike of mine, and you're wondering why I'm saying that. It is really my favorite bike, but if you look right down over here, we got a little diaper bag situation going on. Unfortunately, this bike is leaking oil. It's got 300 miles. It seems like the oil pan is not sealed right, and we have to address that, and it's a lot of work, and that's why it's my least favorite. But once it's back up and running, it's going to be my favorite bike again out of all these bikes over here. Unless this thing over here, when I'll get to it next, proves me wrong or wins my heart over. It's going to be pretty hard. But if you've been following our series, we've done a lot of work on this SP2 already. We changed our complete handlebar setup. We added a lot of carbon fiber pieces, and in the process of turning this bike into a full carbon SP2, and our good friend Nicholas helped us out with the wrap of it. You guys can go back and check some of those videos if you've missed out. The last parts that we were installed on this bike were these beautiful brake cooling ducts, which are going to be soon available for these SP2 models and the new 22 and 23 Panigale V4s. Now they're available for some of the older models out there, but check out the videos, all the details are there. As I said, the oil leak is going to be a lot of work because we got to take the exhaust off. It's kind of in the way down there, and if anyone knows about the exhaust job on this bike, it's a big job. It almost has to come all the way off, but we got to do it. But that's not all bad news, because we're going to have to put our subframe on this bike, and we had to kind of move the exhaust out of the way to get that on there. So we might kill two birds with one stone. We'll see. But I can't wait to have this bike back and get it out to ride. Especially I want to see it all in full carbon, because I'm kind of impatient sometimes. I like to get stuff done, but we take our time just to show you guys episode by episode. But this is one of the things that I really want to finish because it's such a cool bike. And I think with it being full carbon, it's going to really deserve what Ducati kind of refrained from doing. And I think it's a cost thing, but we won't go too deep in that. But that's the SP2. Look out for those episodes. I think we're going to show you the oil pan fix. It hasn't happened to other SP2s from the people that I speak to, but it does happen on bikes time to time. And if they leak early on. Make of it what you want. You know, you could make fun of the Ducatis or whatever, but I'm kind of bummed out, but it is what it is. We'll fix it. It's under warranty. The dealer could do it too, but we're going to do it ourselves. I like to do my own work. Nothing against the dealers, you know, but I'd rather do it myself. But over here, guys, if you guys have seen our latest video, this bike, our new M1000RR, the 2023 M1000RR, we kind of got lucky with this, and we just got a phone call one day saying, hey, you want to buy this bike? And we weren't planning on getting it. We kind of jumped on the opportunity, and we picked one up. If you guys want to see the video, we made a first impressions video. Okay, let me uncover it and try not to look at it as much as possible, because I want to take it all in and not just focus on one part. Wow, I had never seen an M1000RR in person. Just like most of you guys, I've only had seen pictures, and the pictures are a little deceiving. I think this bike, we could call it borderline beautiful. It's a little different than an S1000RR. From this point on, it's completely different, and the bodywork has a lot more curves to it. The winglets actually are not as hideous as in the pictures. I think they suit the bike really well. Overall, I think it's a really good looking bike. I have yet to ride it because the bike just arrived and I was actually out of town. I got to see the bike yesterday, and I think it's cool. There are a couple things that I think could be better with it, even out of the box without changing any parts. So check out our first impressions video for that. But you could expect to see our roadmap video. So the build plans of what we're going to do with this M1000RR, that video should be coming out shortly. I really don't know exactly 100% what we're going to do, but I have a really good idea. We'll pull this bike out under the sun. We'll make that video for you guys so that you guys can enjoy the beautiful carbon fiber body on this bike, and I really want to see it under the sun as well, because this has been sitting here ever since I got back. And right beside it over here, we got the Motomillion Streetfighter V4. If you haven't seen the video, go check out the video of this bike's complete walk around, because on the walk arounds we show you almost every single part. We do forget parts here and there because there's a lot of parts on these bikes that are changed, but I think it won't do justice until you watch it, unless you know about the bike already. And if you watch the video, I said this bike was for sale, but I couldn't get myself to put it up for sale. So it was for sale, guys, and it's still here. I really, really love this bike. It was a, it was a really fun project, and I really love how it looks. But we have a dilemma. So we were thinking of actually continuing on with the build process of this bike, and you're thinking what you're going to do to it. You know, it's if you go and see the video, or if you already know the bike, we've done a lot of work on this bike, and it's, as it sits, I think it's a perfect Streetfighter V4. At least for me, it is. But we were talking with Jerry Campisi. If you watched his build of the Streetfighter V4, he was going to do a complete paint scheme in the memory of his late friend Carlin Dunn. And I was thinking, I asked his permission to see if he would be bothered, or if it's okay if he could use his paint scheme that he never did. And he actually was happy to say yes. And it got me thinking, I really haven't committed to it because we have so many other projects going on, and it's a lot of work because we like to do things correctly here. That paint scheme itself, the paint work and getting everything ready for paint, and that means we would change everything to carbon fiber, because I think that would be the perfect way to do it. But yeah, so if you guys think we should continue on with it, or if you think it's beautiful as it is, and I don't know, if someone's really interested in buying this bike, get in touch with us. I can't get myself to put it up for sale officially, but if someone comes up to us and really wants this bike, and if you're looking for a Streetfighter V4, I think this is the perfect example of one, because the whole idea was that it is so subtle that if you don't watch our build video, you're going to miss out a lot of things that was changed on this bike. And that was the whole idea behind this, is to make it beautiful, but make it very subtle, so that, you know, your eyes can gaze all over and find things, and it's not that hard because almost everything's been changed on it. That's what's up with the Streetfighter V4, guys. And let me jump over right here. And this is one of my favorite bikes. And I don't know, you could probably see my smile got bigger when I see this bike, because I love the R1M. If you watched our videos with it, and I keep saying this with every bike, because don't forget, we make a lot of videos with these, and I really enjoy sharing our beautiful bikes and the process that we take with them. We changed every single plastic piece on this bike to carbon fiber, and you're going to say R1M already comes with carbon fiber. Yes, but some of the stuff is still plastic, so we changed it over. Again, Nicholas helped us with these stickers. I did a little oopsie with one of them, and he came to rescue us. The only piece that's left on this bike that's plastic is the top tank cover. We have the stickers ordered from Yamaha. As soon as they get here, we're going to be wrapping the carbon fiber piece to match the livery of this bike, and a few other things, and this bike will be done. And again, I think that we're going to make an announcement soon. So I don't want to spill the beans, but we're going to make an announcement with some of these bikes that you guys see over here, so stay tuned for that. But this R1M will be part of that announcement. But also, if you enjoy this bike, you should be looking out for some more content, because I do love to take it out for a ride. I think the last bike that I took for a ride out of all these bikes over here, well, the M1000 RR wasn't here, but the SP2 was back in one piece and wasn't leaking oil at the time, was still the R1M. And that led me to continue on changing the handlebar setups, because with our 50th anniversary project that we did for a client, I realized how much I enjoy wider handlebars, and we went on and started doing all that work to it. But I do really enjoy riding this bike. And if you go on our Instagram, we have the fireworks video. You're gonna say, what fireworks? This bike shoots crazy flames. I think what I want to do is that we want to make a raw sound video for you guys so that we take this out for a ride and maybe try to get some really nice shots of it and some of those flames that this exhaust throws. And the bike really, really sounds good with this World Superbike exhaust that's on it. And I would like to have another bike in this fleet, guys. And I don't know what you think, what's missing in here. I kind of know what I would really, really want. And I don't know what you think about it, but I would love a Panigale V2 in this fleet because I think they're the last of the breed of the 2-cylinder, the V2s. And some of you guys are gonna say it's an L2, but no, as you see that Panigale V2 became a brand now, so that Ducati's confirmed it's a V2 and not an L2. But that being said, that engine, I don't know how long it's gonna last for because of all the emissions regulations that are coming out, and I really enjoy those bikes. Ideally, I'd like to get a 1299 FE, but the prices are kind of crazy still on those bikes. And also, it's not available for some of you guys to go and buy it brand new. So it kind of takes it away from us to have it here and build it, because I really enjoy getting the newest and the latest stuff that's available for you guys. And we get a lot of feedback from you guys and how you guys like to watch these videos. One thing that's really holding us back is that we're really busy with all these bikes over here. I would like to just work on one for a whole day, because that 50th anniversary, I forgot, it was a 6-day project basically from start to finish. We really didn't film the build process, and that's how long it took to transform that bike. But for the sake of making this content for you guys, we do make them in episodes, and it takes a lot of time, especially for Daniel, who's behind the camera that you guys don't see. These videos take a lot of work. Probably the shooting aspect of it is the easiest one, but the editing and making him something of an art form, let's say, for you guys to watch is time consuming. So I hope you guys are going to be patient with us, but we're going to get through all these bikes. And if you guys think we should get another bike other than the Panigale V2, or if you think it's the V2 is the perfect bike that's missing over here, let us know in the comments below. But that's the update, guys. That's the Motomillion shop update. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a good one.